Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent. Today I'm building around Adamant Choice Band Druddigon, which is one of the few Pokemon that are left that I have not featured for the Isle of Armor meta, at least the viable ones, but we have Adamant with Sheer Force, which is actually really good because a lot of these moves do have secondary effects. Fire Punch can burn, Gunk Shot can poison. Obviously these two don't really, so they're unaffected, but I did want Earthquake because it's able to deal with Toxapex if I can weaken it with another Pokemon, and I have just the Pokemon in mind, which is Swords Dance Jolly Weavile, and the reason I'm adding this Pokemon is because it's able to threaten Hippowdon, which is one of the few Pokemon that can actually switch into Druddigon's Outrages and sponge them, so I want to make sure I have this tool. Let's go ahead and run Heavy Duty Boots. I run Jolly on my Weaviles now because Cinderace started to run Jolly Nature as well, and we definitely want to outrun that and, not have to worry about getting Pyroballed. Let's go ahead and run Swords Dance, and then we'll go Knock Off, Icicle Crash, and Ice Shard. Like, just the fact that Cinderace is more prevalent right now in the metagame means that Weavile has to run Jolly Nature. Previously, before Libero released, you could get away with running Adamant, but that's definitely not the case anymore, so we do have two physical attackers. We have a bit of a fairy weakness going on, which I definitely do not like, but then again, neither of these are really tanking hits. They're very offensive stuff, so what do I want to add defensively to help out? I think Pharaoh could help out here with rocks, as well as being able to deal with drill to some extent. Help out against more bulky fairies too, like Clefable if it's not running Flamethrower. Maybe like a Magearnas locked into Flare Cannon. That's not the worst idea. I think we will do Ferrothorn here as the rocker and move on from there. Let's go ahead and run Gyro Ball, Leech Seed, and I definitely want Knockoff. Knockoff is kind of a staple on Pharaoh right now, because you can get it done on Pex, and then once you get it in, you basically get a free knockoff no matter what. The worst they really do to you is knock you back, or maybe they're off a Scald Burn, but if you can afford to take a bit of damage on Pharaoh, that's a very good situation. I'm going to put Rocky Helmet on it because I want to ensure that I can punish stuff like Azumarill's Aqua Jet as many times as possible. Like, I can obviously take a +6 hit, and if they're conditioned to where they have to click it, I want to knock them out with all the recoil they would be taking. Let's make it max Vizdef and move on from there. So we kind of have our fairy weakness covered, but a lot of the fairy types run coverage to hit Ferrothorn. Like, offensive Clefable has Flamethrower, Magearnas has Aura Sphere, Togekiss has Flamethrower, so we're definitely not out of the woods in that regard yet. In fact, I really should add another Fairy Resist, but if I am, it would have to be like Toxapex, or I would have to add like Double Steel, like Corviknight, which I don't really know if I want to run any of that. I don't think Magnezone would really trap anything that would be super useful to the team. Like, I guess getting rid of Corviknight is good for these two, but it tends to run more Spidef anyway, so +2 Icicle Crash, and the Choice Band Fire Punch is going to destroy it regardless, so I don't really see the point in running Magnezone, and honestly, Corviknight's not even that, not viable, but it's not that, like, prevalent right now. I wouldn't really run him on specifically for Corviknight, even though it's still good, right? Let's see what I can run now, though. I think Defogger would be great, because even though I have boots on this, I do know that it could Druddigon calcs, and you do need a bit of hazard removal to ensure that it can take on Volcarona. Like, if you keep hazards off the field, you take +1 anything from Volcarona, and then you can outrage it, so what hazard control do I want? I think Mandibuzz is a very good pick right here. Being able to U-turn on Pokemon like Clef could get in Druddigon. Maybe we can lure them with like a Banded Gunk Shot and knock them out. I do like that. Another option could be something like Corviknight of my own. Like I did mention, I did want the fairies, but I think the momentum with Mandibuzz is going to be better. I just need to add something that can offensively deal with like a faster Magearnas, but we'll figure that out. We'll go 16, 220 here, 20 in defense, and run minus special attack. I think I should go Brave Bird on this, right? Like, why am I running weak armor? This is not Nasty Plot Mandibuzz. I'm gonna go Brave Bird, and the reason is, if Druddigon does take any prior damage, I just lose to Volcarona straight up currently, and even though I am a bit afraid of Pokemon like Dragapult, I can still 1v1 them with Mandibuzz in theory using Brave Bird and Roost, so I don't have much to worry about, and if they're a more physical set with a Dragon Dance, Ferrothorn can take that on as well. I just have to scout for Fire Blast, which a lot of them are running right now. Let's run Defog, and we'll go U-turn, of course. Heavy duty boots, so we have our double dark type heavy duty boots core now, but I'm just adding on to the fairy weakness, and Ferrothorn alone isn't going to deal with it, so I hate to do it, but maybe I should add Toxapex to this team. And speaking of Toxapex, I need something to threaten opposing Toxapex besides that Earthquake from Druddigon. That's a problem. So what does that? Psychic types? Electric types? If I want a Psychic type, Reuniclus. Is that actually the best Psychic type around right now? No. Alakazam, right. How could I forget? I guess we go Zam, right? If I want to, I could make this Psyshock and then make this Foul Play because Psyshock does more to Volk and it's obviously going to be Sash, but no, I think the Brave Bird and then Psychic is going to be better because Psychic does like 80+% attack, so whereas Psyshock doesn't really do damage, so I think we should definitely stick with this. Then we'll go Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, and Nasty Plot like I mentioned, with max special attack, max speed, timid. The investment doesn't really matter on Zam, and yeah, I think as much as I hate to do it, we're going Toxapex on the last slot right here. It adds so much to this team that I need. Like, the double fairy resist is going to really make Magearna a lot easier to deal with. I don't want to auto-lose to Magearna. That would suck. So let's go with minus, I guess, attack. I don't think I run knockoff on mine. I like to run Haze and Scald. So let's go with Black Sludge. Regenerator, of course. The other abilities are good here, right? They are. So then we'll go Scald, Recover, Haze, and Toxic. And I believe that will be the team once I put 4 EVs into this thing. I think the offense should be good enough. It's a bit unconventional. Like, these aren't really the offense you would see in the tier right now. Generally, right now, you'd see stuff like Urshifu, Magearna, Cinderace, Dragapult, but I think we can make it work. The defensive core is very standard. Ferrothorn, Mandibuzz, Pex are like everywhere, but let's go ahead and get a game. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent has a very standard team. I definitely am scared of the Cinderace as well as the Magearna. Magearna can get out of hand if I'm not careful here, but my Alakazam does look very good, as well as potentially SD Weavile endgaming if I'm able to weaken Pex, which I can maybe do with Druddigon's attack or Ferrothorn's knockoff. So I think the best thing to do first is lead off with something that can do well against Magearna, but also handle Clef. I can switch into Cinderace and Rillaboom in either way, so let's just lead off with this. I don't think Clef runs... It's his Rocker, right? Like, that's obvious, but would it have a Fire move? And if it does, what Pokemon do I want to go out into the Scout for that? I don't think I want to switch. So I get rid of Rocky Helmet and take Sticky Barb, which is interesting. Okay, I'm taking damage here, which is annoying, but let's go ahead and get up rocks and then switch, I guess. I guess I could just Gyro Ball if I really want to. I mean, Sticky Barb Ferrothorn really switching into Rillaboom? I don't think so. It actually throws me off quite a bit. Like, the Sticky Barb is annoying. Oh, but I get a crit Gyro Ball. Okay, that's really good for me. So, I'm assuming that it's Trick, Stealth Rocks, Moonblast, Soft Boiled. This is risky, but I'm gonna make this play, and we're gonna throw off... I want to go for Earthquake or Fire Punch so badly, but I can't do that. I have to go for Gunk Shot, and I have to hit it, because if I knock out Clef, that's amazing for Weavile. There we go. So Bandit Druddigon gets the kill on Clef. That's amazing for Weavile, but there is still Toxapex, of course. Out comes this. I'm going to make the Pex play here, because if it's like set up, I can haze it, of course. Yeah, it goes for that. Let's haze that away. Can we not be stored powering me right now? Like... That would be great. That still did so much, despite the fact that it has, like... Yeah, that did way too much, dude. That's a problem. That did way too much considering, like, he didn't even have a special attack boost there. So, I'm a little bit in the back right now, because I don't know what to do about this. I guess I could call the Calm Mind, go Druddigon, and Fire Punch it. But then I get Draining Kiss back anyway. Dude, I don't want to lose to a Magearna immediately. That would be such a lame way to start things off here. So he goes for the Shift Gear this time. To go ahead and haze this stuff away. It's doing a lot. I'm just asking to get a crit by doing this. But if I go Druddigon and he clicks Shift Gear rather than Calm Mind, I lose like instantly. That's what I'm worried about. What if I go Ferrothorn and get a Leech Seed on it? No, it's not going to make a difference. I think I already lost, actually. Like, that's just how bad this is for me. He's gonna keep on shift gearing. I mean, how many of those does he have? 13? I can technically stall them, but the moment I get crit, I'm in the back. Okay, but he actually isn't doing too much damage. Like, if I scalded here, I would end up at 64. I could recover spam. I could haze, but then I'd die to the next hit. It's tricky. Like, if I go Ferrothorn, I know for a fact I won't live because I'm coming on hazards and sticky barbs, so I could go Druddigon, but then if he shift gears, yeah, I have to stay in. 12 left. How many stored powers does he get? Oh, he doesn't get many. Okay, so we forced that thing out. Good for now. It probably isn't going to last very long, but good for now. Let's go Mandibuzz here. Kind of wish I was foul play because I think this is SD, but I'll keep this around for the Cinderace. What I need to do is... Okay, he goes for U-turn. Let's see what comes in. It's gonna be Magearnas again, and this time it's a Grassy Seed. Actually, I'm kind of glad he wasted that right there. Like, now I don't have to deal with it later, and you already know I'm going back to Pex, and I will live 1 from full despite that defense boost, so I can go for Haze here and then recover. Yep, as you can see, I take it, and then I can recover it off. He's down to 11 of those. Good. This isn't what I wanted for the first game, but there's like no other way I beat Magearnas 1v1. I have to do this. So starts Calm Minding. It's the same thing though. Like, I just haze your boosts away, and he's actually gonna start. Okay, now I get a chance to throw off his Scald. He's messing up now. Like, if I burn this thing right here, that's amazing. Can't burn it, which is it's fair enough. Let's go for Haze on the stored power. Yep. Oh, it actually was doing more than the shift gear to 1. Never mind. So 10 stored powers, 11 recovers, goes back to Rillaboom. This clicked U-turn the last time and it did 22. Can I get anything off that? Like any intel here? Rillaboom. U-turn. 18 to 22 if it's just max attack life orb. I think it's Choice Band though. That's what it's looking like. We're gonna go Ferrothorn this time and sack it to knockoff is what I'm assuming would come out. Yeah, because at least by doing that, what I could do is get in... Either I go Druddigon, which I don't really feel like doing considering terrain is up right now. I could go Weavile and knock. That's another good play. Actually, Weavile and SD is a good play, because then I could +2 knock into packs. Nah, I think Weavile and just knock hard is the better thing to do. And even though... I hate to do it because it'll make it harder to beat Pex later with knockoff. I'm still gonna knock here. Yeah, because he's gonna go Pex, right? I'll get rid of Black Sludge, reduce its longevity, and then I'll bring out my... my Pex here on his knockoff, okay. And then I'll just fish for a burn, I guess. Like, if I could get a burn on that Magearnas earlier, that would have been so good, because he would have been taking 6% every time. So, yeah, here's 2 Toxapex scalding each other. When have we seen this before? I think I probably get the upper hand, though, in the end. So we both get the burn on the same turn. I really don't want to switch, because if I get a burn on somebody else, I'm pretty dead. So I'm just going to continue scalding. Then go for a recover here. I want to get in Zam safely, but with Mandibuzz at full, I don't even know if I can take advantage of Zam coming in. So he's going to continue knocking here. Thing is, his Black Sludge is gone, so is mine. Okay, so he's going to continue spamming knockoff. What turn would he go for a recover on is what I'm trying to figure out. I think he would recover this turn, right? He doesn't have to. I think he might knock again and then try to recover. Yeah, goes for Scald. I'm going to get in Zam this turn, and if he knocks, he got me, but I don't think he's going to. I don't want to sit here forever. Like, I just want to get in my Zam and see whether it can do anything. We got him. Okay, good. So that's important. Now what I have to do is Nasty Plot and hit into Mandibuzz, which is another tricky thing to do. Like, I have to hit Focus Blast, and maybe even twice depending on what set he is. So we do hit. We actually get a Spit F drop. I think I still have to hit, though. Like, Shadow Ball's not gonna kill. Tricky, tricky, tricky. And we actually hit twice in a row. That's like a miracle. Okay, so now he would go Rillaboom to Grassy Glide me. This is like the most obvious thing ever. I'm gonna go Mandibuzz. Because at this point, Alakazam can come through. Like, that was big, the fact that I was able to hit twice. He clicked U-turn. Wow, what if I Psychic, dude? Like, that's crazy. Oh, I see what he's done now, though. My thing is burned. Okay. Makes this different. We're gonna get this in here. Yeah, because I can't really sit here and do this anymore. I think he's conditioned Magearna enough here. I don't know if I can beat Magearna anymore. Lost my Sash. Man, if only I burned this thing earlier. Okay, it's fine. We'll try. I'll recover up and basically I'm trying to put him in a position where he actually clicked Stored Power again, meaning I get another chance to Scald. Or do I recover anyway? No, I need to try to burn this. Like, I can beat it if I burn it, but I'm not getting the burn, which is the whole issue. I'm not gonna let him shift gear here. He has 8 stored powers left. If he uses all of them, that's great. Now I'm in range, which is another problem. So I think here's the plan. We get this in. Now he's in a position where he has to switch into my move. So I could go for Banded Fire Punch here or Banded Earthquake. Which one do I think is better? Earthquake catches Pax. Fire Punch would hit Magearna and Rillaboom. I think he would go Pax, right? Let's click Fire Punch. Oh, he stayed in. He's dead. Yeah, there's no way, dude. He was also faster than me, so we get rid of Magearna with Druddigon. Yeah, so he was really fast on that thing. I thought it was really bulky, like the first time I saw the damage, but now here's another issue. The issues just keep coming, right? Let's go Mandibuzz. Click Zen Headbutt. Roost off whatever he's gonna do here. Yeah, dude, you don't do enough damage, I'm sorry. I'm really happy with how that went against Magearna. Like, Drainic has probably knocked me out, right? Like, I know it was unboosted, but still. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, this player is just running screens and 5 setup mons. Here's the plan. We lead Druddigon. I think he would taunt here, right? Because he doesn't want me getting up hazards. I'm gonna Gunk Shot into it and then knock it out, hopefully. Nice, okay. So I did allow in Magearna. We saw that Pex can beat the Magearna set that I'm scared of, as long as I'm not, like, burned and still have my Black Sludge, so... Oh, he Specs, okay. That's interesting. Do I care about Specs? Yeah, obviously, it's a Specs Magearna. I should always care about that. But... out comes Rapid Strike or Shifu. That means this has Thunder Punch, I guess. Like, I don't see why else it would come in. He goes for Banded CC in front of Toxapex. Okay, he's making like some crazy reads. It's kind of working out for him. I gotta be careful, because if Druddigon takes damage, I lose to Volcarona. I can take a hit at +1, but not like a boosted Bug Buzz or anything. Can we quit doubling? Like, this is scary and I don't like it. So I think here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this back up to full, get in Pharaoh here on the Volt. I'm trying to bait in this Volk so that way I can get in Druddigon and try to knock it out, but the Specs Magearna is obviously giving me a hard time because it was able to put Pex low. And Mandibuzz, like, took a close combat due to that Urshifu's hit. Let's go Pex here. Goes for a U-turn. So now, I can live a Magearna hit now, I know that. The question is, do I want to? If this isn't sub and I Toxic it, I'm in a very good position, so we're gonna try to Toxic. He goes for a U-turn. Does he bring out Mag or let me Toxic somebody else? It's gonna be the Mag. Which I'm gonna let Volt out just to Scald something else. Like, I've conditioned him to where he doesn't want to risk a burn on anything else, so let's see whether he does. Okay, we do burn Urshifu. That's very big, because I can just recover up for free now. And I don't think he has a way of knocking me out here ever. Like, even Burned Thunder Punch shouldn't kill. Yeah, doesn't do damage. So we managed to get that positioning right. Obviously a lucky burn, but... yeah, this would have been harder to pivot into if I didn't get it. But now I can just click Scald. And he's once again done the exact same thing. You Volt out and let me try to burn something else. Like... it's not going to work out well for him. I'm a bit worried about the Azu, but that's why I'm keeping Zamp Sash. So it does 61. Let's see who comes in next. Puerto Rico coming in? Volcarona. Okay, so Psychic makes sense here. I think Mandibuzz is very expendable on my end. Like, if you trust Equivernance, what I'll do here is Brave Bird, and then get in Druddigon. Oh. That's a boost. I hope he doesn't have Bug Buzz. He has Fiery Dance. Okay. So we knocked that out. I'm gonna lose Druddigon here, which is totally cool, obviously. Like, I was just trying to get rid of that Volk. If he goes Azu, I can beat that because I have, what's it called? My Zam and my Rocky Helmetmon. In fact, I sack Rocky Helmetmon here, right? This can still be useful. Let's think. If I sack this here, who would I go? Zam, Psychic. I think I have to sack this to put that in range, so let's do that. Now Psychic will kill. I have Sash, right? Okay, good. That would have been bad. And then I don't think any of these mons can beat my packs, right? Like, maybe Rillaboom can, but he's also getting very offensively pressured by Weavile, so if I knock Magearna, I also just win. So I think we're good here. I don't want to get overconfident and end up throwing, but I don't see how he comes back. Yeah, I really fail to see what he does to do this, but let's not get ignorant or anything. So I think I should sack this here to Grassy Glide. Do I have to get in Druddigon and predict? Maybe. I think I'll live a hit from this, so I'm going to bring this in here and go for a Banded Fire Punch. I guess he's going to try to sack off for Shifu, but... Oh, he goes Mag. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, Banded Fire Punch is going to destroy that. So we get 2 Fire Punch skills on Magearna with Banded Druddigon. Out comes Urshifu. At this point, what I should do is get in my Pex here. Goes ahead and U-turns. So what I'm going to do now is sack off Weavile, get in Druddigon, throw off an Outrage, and win like that. Because... if he's actually SD, this could be bad. Should I just Toxic to be safe? Yeah, Toxic's the best play. He knocks me out with Banded Woodhammer. Interesting. Could I lose now? No, I should still be able to beat Urshifu. But if Druddigon dies, I might have thrown. Yeah, maybe I have to double out here. I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about, well, it's Bandit, obviously. I did 80%. So let's say I go Druddigon now, right? First of all, let's calc whether Druddigon, if I'm offensive, can even live that hit. That's a Life Orb Grassy Glide, meaning Banded Woodhammer is for sure killing. So unfortunately, I think I lost. Because Urshifu is too healthy. It's 89 burned. It has close combat. Let's check Druddigon here. Yeah, it doesn't live Life Orb or Bandit or anything like that. Right? So there's no point in making this play. I have to make this play. Even if I double out Red here, he can still Banded Grassy Glide Weavile, and that's where the real issue arises. So this is unfortunate. I have to get lucky. I'm going to SD here, and then flinch this. Man, I actually lost. Like, that's crazy. I thought I had this, like, almost no matter what. Yeah, he gets the close combat, and then there's no way I take a hit from Rillaboom. Man. That hurts. Like, I thought once I... Oh, that's... Jeez, Urshifu, can you chill? Like, 50% from burned? I'll be right back. Lord, I really thought I had that game, but now we have a third Magearna right here. Maybe we can get another Fire Punch kill, but I really want to win. These Rillabooms are such a pain, though, like... Okay, let's just figure out how to win this one. I think Weavile can do it. I just need damage on the Magearna and Clef. Dragapult and the others I can beat, so... Zam is going to help out a lot. What I'm going to do here is to lead off with the thing. And I think we're going for Gunk Shot. Because he shouldn't know I'm banded, right? He should U-turn to Clef here. That's what he should do, so... I don't think you would U-turn to Magearna turn 1. I guess you can. That's banded. No, it crit me. Please go Clef. Don't go Mag. You don't want Mag getting glared, right? That doesn't make sense. Just go Clef and die. Or go like Rotom. Rotom would be good for me too. Okay, please hit. Come on. Good. Okay, so we get rid of Clef. Good, but I'm not really in the most prime diff positions. Let's go Mandibuzz. If this is Dragon Dance, then I would want to get this mon in here. Roost up, and then... I don't know what this is trying to do. I can beat the Cinderace using this. I think I get in Pex here. I don't have a ground type, unfortunately, to really see what this is doing. Doubles in Rotom. Now, thing is, I can just Toxic here. I don't really take any damage from his attacks. I could have Scalded into Magearna, though. That was probably a misplay by me. Because he's going to go Magearna and Volt, right? Oh, he went Rillaboom. Okay, perfect. I think I should be fine this game, at least so far. I wish this Magearna attacked, though. I'm really curious about what it's trying to do. What's the best thing to do here? Sack Druddigon? Yeah. Druddigon, I'm sorry, you're not very good in this matchup anymore. So I'll just go ahead and let Cinderace knock you out. He actually goes to Dragapult. I guess this is fine. Maybe he tries to, imagine if I lived. I guess he would have gone Mag anyway, so Outrage probably wasn't the play. Brings out Cinderace. I can bring out... No, keeping Zam's Sash is very key here. Although he does have Dragon Dart, so that makes it a bit trickier. We got rid of Clef. I'm just trying to force damage on Magearna to make the Weavile win con happen here. That's my game plan, but... in order to make something like that happen, I have to bring this out and go for Scald into Mag. If he goes for this... okay, he goes for Rotom. Interestingly. I'm just going to Scald again. Because I think this time he'll Volt to Mag. And I really need damage on Mag for... no, he goes Rilla. So this is banded, we know that. I'm not going to take a Wood Hammer to the face here. That's what cost me my Pex last time. Good pivots. Goes Rotom. This is getting trickier and trickier to switch into. I can take one though, so I'm going to go for Roost. Heal up a bit. Mag is going to come in, and then I have to make another play. And I don't think it really is a matter of making a play. I think I get in Pharaoh. He's going to Volt, right? Oh, he's going for game? It's Calm Mind. Okay, are you sub Calm Mind? No, I don't know what that maneuver was attempting, but I get in Pex here. Goes for Volt. I wasn't going to stay in, obviously. So this is going for Banded Zen, like, obviously. That gets stronger every time, I think. More power. Oh, okay, never mind. I need to find out what that is, though. It's special. Which is so odd, and it actually might help him, which is the crazy thing. Okay, good. I can just U-turn here. We saw that I take hits from this. Okay, so he goes for Toxic. Here's what I want to do. I need to find out whether Weavile can kill a Rotom. I think it probably can't. 46 min to max HP. I can't risk that. Like, if Weavile dies, I lose. So we're going with Zam first. Clicking Psychic. Trying to lure in this Magearna. We know Magearna is... okay, well this is going for Dragon Darts, I guess. Oh, it looks like I can't even take the next one. Okay. That should be okay, though. I'll die. I get in Weavile here. I think Magearna's the only problem. That's the thing. So we knock that out. Out comes Cinderace. I still have Pex here to deal with this. I don't know how much Electro Ball does. Like, I'm a slow Pokemon, but it's Electro Ball from a Cinderace after all. Like, I don't know what I have to fear and whether or not I should be scared. So he volts out into Rillaboom like he's been doing over and over again. I don't know if he's going to actually go for Superpower, which is the interesting part about this. But I can't lose Pex. Pex is probably what's beating Magearna in the end, and Pex is what can solo Cinderace. So Rillaboom is nearly a non-factor. It's probably in range of Ice Shard now too, which is wonderful, obviously. Just go for Pyro Ball. Oh, why does that do so much? What? Is that Spec Cinderace? No, it switched up moves earlier, right? What happened? It Electro Balled into this, and then he hard switched it into Rotom Heat. He had no reason not to U-turn that turn, so I think he's Specsed in. I'm gonna assume that's Specs and just go with it. Like, if it's not, then he got me. It's Specs. Okay, good. Scary, but good. I think this turn I make the call, though, and knock off. Okay, so obviously this is scary because its boots are gone, but it can still overheat me. He volts anyway. He's getting a lot of plays right, and that's what's making this tricky. Like, he can get into Rillaboom now. Yeah, I have to go Pharaoh. The more he gets into Cinderace, the more I'm gonna lose, so he goes Rotom. Yeah, I keep on going Pex. I'm gonna make the safer route and just try to set up Weavile in the end. So we know that's Specs, meaning all I need is Magearna in range of Weavile, and this is my game, but that's gonna be hard. Okay, he finally decides to go for Overheat. Wonderful. Because now I finally get to throw off a Scald, probably into Magearna, and take advantage of that. There we go. Do you sack Rillaboom, or do you go... What do you do? Oh, Rillaboom didn't die? What? Dude, I thought it was dead. It's probably fine though, but yeah, he did go for Superpower on the last turn. Good call there. I think if I want to deal with Magearna, I don't think I'd deal with Magearna, but I'm gonna try. Okay, here's what, like, I just need to find out what this is. That's the big thing. If it's Calm Mind and I burn it, I think I win. Because then Toxapex is just a 1v1. Yeah, we got the burn. It's leftovers, obviously. I just haze. We saw the situation earlier. Stored power can't 1v1 me. So it's that exact same set. So I take the Electro Ball. Get out of here and go Zam this turn. Good double, but I don't think it helps you like I talked about. Should I just stay in and Focus Blast and win with Weavile? That could be the play. But if I miss... No, the best play is just Pex. What am I talking about? Haze it away. And rinse repeat sort of thing. I'm not going to fall for this. I could Scald, I guess. Yeah, let's go for Scald. He DCs. Does he think he lost, or is he calcing here? I kind of want him to come back and so I can see how this plays out, but at the same time I wouldn't really mind just taking the win, considering this is the third Magearna in a row that I had to deal with, and I don't like that. These games have been very long. Like, I know I'm running a bit of a bulkier core, but still. So he comes back. Goes for Volt. I want to see Magearna come in, because any damage I get on that... Okay, he goes Cinderace. I keep on going Zam here. Goes for U-turn, okay. That brought me right down to Sash. But now that thing is in range of... It's in range of Weavile, so I think I see what I do. We go to you. These leftovers are such a problem, but I think it should be manageable, perhaps. I take that hit. Recover it off. I think I lose to Magearna. I can try to get a hit off with Zam, but it's not going to help. If I can stall out all his stored powers, that's obviously nice, but... Yeah, there's the crit. I think I lose now, no matter what. We're going to try to outplay it. And he shift geared this time. Yeah, he got it. Did he? Maybe not. So now, no, even though I did that, now he can just OHKO everything, right? Yeah. So this thing wins. I was eventually able to knock it, but I should have tried to do it with Weavile earlier. Well, it is what it is, right? Let's go ahead and leave. Magearna wins. I'll be right back. Alright, I think there's only 5 more days until we don't have to deal with this anymore, but until then, let's see what we can do this game. Pex, Tango with Pelipper. Okay, so that's the defensive core. I can break that using Zam. Zam is very good right here, but let's go ahead and lead off with my Ferrothorn, I think. Okay, we are going right into Toxapex to scout the move. Fire Punch, that is very weird coverage. Which I think I'm fine with seeing right now. I'm gonna go for a Scald. Fortunately, I don't burn him, but I can get in my Ferro here. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna get up rocks. He gets the immediate burn, which is whatever. Let's go for a knockoff. I can't switch, right? Like, I'm basically in here until I'm dead. Is that true? Yeah, I can't switch. So this turn he goes for a cover. Infestation, Scald, Toxapex, Toxic Spikes, or cover. That's kind of cool, like, that's a weird Toxapex set. Also, I don't know if I really care about it, considering I have my own to take the T-Spikes and whatnot, but I might have to make some plays here with my, Oh, I'm free. Yay, get me out of here. Let me keep my Pharaoh as a sack. It makes it trickier against Zera, but... Oh, speaking of, I think I can just go for Toxic here on the Volt. Oh, he actually went for Plasma Fists, by the way, and let me Toxic Zera. That's a bad play, dude. Look at how low you are now. I'm gonna bring this in and just go right for... Honestly, Fire Punch. Ghost Tangrowth takes like so much damage, and I want to say that the next best thing to do is predict Pelipper, but that's really risky. I think Pex is covering everything. He goes Pelipper. I'm gonna try to Toxic this too in case he wants to defog here, but he opts to go Pex, which is smart. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Druddigon. He might not think I have a way to hit him with Druddigon, and that's what I'm hoping for. So this is tricky. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. He goes for Baneful Bunker, and now he's gonna go Pelipper and get the free defog. That's actually really good conditioning. Like, that's a good combo. I have to give him credit there. That's cool. There go my hazards, yeah. Infestation Toxapex. Who knew that would be giving me trouble? Can I burn this though? Like, now I'm trapped in here. He gets the burn every time. There we go, finally. So he doesn't have recover, that's the thing. I go Mandibuzz here. Okay, he just has it on everything, it seems. He's just gonna keep on clicking it too. This is funny. I mean, it's a bit annoying, but it's funny. Yep. I can actually defog, actually, that's the thing. So maybe I should try to do that. I think I'll just sack here. Oh, I didn't even die. That's kind of funny. Let's go to you. Just because I'm trying to force out Mag, because if I'm going to lose to Mag, I would rather do it now than later. Like, I'm not trying to sit here for another 11 minutes and lose to Mag like last game. That was sad. So there we go. What are you doing, Mag? If I get rid of Mag, I win with this, but I don't think I get rid of Mag very easily. He goes for Volt, and I get rid of AV. So it's AV Mag. Okay, well that makes Zam a lot... Zam is the win con now. Like, Zam needs to hit a Focus Blast into this mon, and I should just win with it. So this was what? Band-Aid, I think? I don't know how much damage it did, but I'm gonna get this in. So Zam wins if I hit Focus Blast into that, because I think I got enough damage on Magearnas. I'll try to get a bit more before I get out of here. So because he has Baneful Bunker, Druddigon is not really a good play. I just stay in. Okay, we got the Tangrowth, good. And now what I can do is just get in Mandibuzz. His strategy is so interesting. I think I'm keeping Zam, which is like the whole reason I'm going to win this game if I hit a Focus Blast, but if the Urshifu is Scarf, I lose. That's the thing. Druddigon's at 54. Yeah, for Shifu's Scarf, I don't know if I can do this. I'll obviously try, like, I have to. I think here I do this. He goes for Infestation, and now I'm going to throw off a Gunk Shot. Yep, because if I hit into Pelipper, it's going to die, obviously. And then I want to force in Magearna here. He goes Urshifu. What is this Urshifu? I spam Earthquake now, kind of, so I can keep this around to go Pex here. I think it is Scarf. That's annoying. Because I can't beat Scarf, really. I mean, I maybe can. Does Pex just solo his team? Like, I'm really questioning this thing's ability to beat my Pex 1v1. It doesn't, right? Because I can recover, he can't recover. So, we'll see what happens here. He's gonna start setting up T-Specs again, which only really matters against my Druddigon. So this turn he switches into Tangrowth. Yeah. I'm gonna get in nobody. I think I just stay in. Alright, if this gets out of hand, I'll just go ahead and cut, but we'll see what I can do. Doubles in his specs. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Alright, I'll stop this part of the video here, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the outcome, and we'll probably get one more game. Alright, so I went ahead and won. Zam did it like I thought it would. Basically, it was just a ton of infestation stuff until I finally caught the Urshifu with a Focus Blast and hit, and we were able to do it. I got rid of Mag by hitting a +2 Focus Blast, and that was very good. Obviously, these two can't take on Zam's Psychic, so yeah, really long game. Infestation, Tangrowth, and Pex. Not really the most fun to play against, but at least we break even for the day at 2-2. And Druddigon did do work, despite the fact that we did have some pretty tough losses right here. Like, we got to Fire Punch into 2 Magearnas, which I love, but I don't know, I just have to stop after that one. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.